are back. We're going to purchase the KIN token today. For those of you that don't know what the KIN token is, the KIN token is a token that will be used in the ecosystem of the Kik Messenger app. And there you have the KIN token already being featured on the website. I was recently asked to write a succinct piece of KIN's vision. This is what I wrote. I imagine millions of people sitting down with their phones each morning, providing value to the world and getting compensated. The value they provide will come in many forms, such as offering advice, hosting experiences, or creating content. And the compensation will come in the form of a KIN, a cryptocurrency to facilitate a digital sharing economy of equal opportunity. I imagine developers creating thousands of digital places where people can go to provide value to each other. But instead of requiring developers to figure out how to extract value from consumers, the KIN rewards engine would automatically compensate developers for facilitating the exchange of value between consumers. It is like building a digital Lyft where people would drive for each other, or a digital Airbnb where people rent to each other. But instead of requiring these developers to figure out how to take a fee from each ride or rental, they can let consumers keep everything. The developers would instead be rewarded with KIN for helping to build the KIN ecosystem. As developers create more of these places, more people come, and the value of the reward increases, thus attracting even more developers to create more places for more people. Designing the KIN wallet user interface. There it is. Check it out. This is pretty cool. This is cool. You have your little stickers there. Now, this is one thing to consider. There's over 10 trillion. However, Kik already has a bunch of users. They're also backed by Polychain Capital, Pantera Capital, and Blockchain Capital, the big three hedge funds in cryptocurrency. Ooh. This is on Reddit. It's also a lot, but with these prices, even if it hits in status around 10 cents, it's a lot. How many more are going to start using it? They're already registered. Once they realize that you can actually earn cryptocurrency, that you can go on an exchange and exchange for other currencies, more people might be using KIN because they have a love and a talent for creating stickers and blogs, and maybe you can even create little spaces of your own and earn a KIN token. I'm sure they're going to come up with some really great ways for the users to earn crypto. This was the first ICO launched by mainstream company, which was the KIN token by Kik. So even if it goes to 1 cent, let's say if it goes anywhere between a penny and 10 cents, if you get in now, you'll be good. Let's see. Let's say you have 40, 50 bucks to spend. Let's say you get 100,000. That's $1,000 if it only goes up to a penny. If it goes up to 10 cents, it's $10,000. This will be a long-term hold. And I also watched a video recently by one of the creators of the KIN token, the developers, and he mentioned that there will more than likely be moving over to the Stellar blockchain because of the issue with the CryptoKitties and the scalability issues, meaning the speed and the cost of transactions on Ethereum blockchain at the moment. So they are seriously considering to moving over to the Stellar blockchain. Okay, so I thought purchasing Bancor Network tokens because you can pick some up on Binance because the BNT token is on Binance. But to my surprise, they charge you 1.5 Bancor Network tokens. However, I realized there was a less expensive way to do it. So first of all, I started by adding the KIN token contract address to my Metamask wallet. You wanted the Google KIN token network address. It will take you to Etherscan. Click over there, take you to the next page. It will make it easier to copy and paste the contract address. You see, if you clicked on there, on that link, which is the same address. So then we go to add token and we just paste the token address, the contract token address to your MetaMask. You add it, and this is before we even send the KIN tokens. And as you can see, it's added. But I have 0 there, but we're going to go ahead and change that. And as you can see, it's 1.5 Bancor Network tokens, which is a little bit too expensive for my taste. EOS, I tried to see how much EOS it would cost me. 0.08 EOS. But EOS is not on the Bancor network. So I had to find a different token to use, to exchange, and to convert. So I'm looking. I don't have any of these tokens, but I need a token that you can purchase on Binance. And guess what? OMG. So now we go to Binance. And as you can see, it's 0.59. I'm going to send 3.6. The 0.6 is to cover this transaction fee. I'm going to copy my Metamask address. And this is what I had to do. Go to the three dots, copy address to clipboard. As you can learn in my Metamask Etherdelta tutorial. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the Kin token. We're going to add the contract address. We're going to paste it. It's there, the 18 decimals, as you can see here as well. Add it. And we're going to scroll down. And there you have it. So now we're going to copy the address to clipboard. Paste it there. We're going to go ahead and send the 3.6 OMG tokens to our MetaMask. Click Submit, 2FA, Google Authentication Code, which is required on Binance in order to withdraw any funds. Submit that. Just click Confirm Withdraw. That link there, deposit and withdraw history, and you can see the transaction. Now we're going to go and buy our Kin tokens on the Bancor Network. So we're going to go ahead and switch what we're paying with, the token that we're paying with, to OMG. And as you can see, this is how many Kin tokens I'm going to receive for 3 OMG. And that's 105,313.5 Kin tokens. Sounds like a big number, doesn't it? Can you imagine if this went up to $1? But even if it goes up to a penny, that's $1,000. If it goes up to 10 pennies, 10 cents, that's $10,000, over $10,000. And this is a good tool to use, which is the ethgastation.info. It says to set the gas price at 4. Gas price safe, low, standard. I could even use one way at this point. Just wanted to interrupt our regularly scheduled program to let you guys know that since initially started recording Kin Token Purchase, Bancor has added more tokens. So I'm just going to scroll up so you can see all of the tokens currently available on Bancor, and they will be adding more. And one more thing that I wanted to mention: do not go away from this page after you click proceed and the MetaMask box pops up here where you add or you can adjust your gas. So you want to go to Ethgastation first and check how much ETH or how much GUI you're going to need, because you don't want to click proceed and then the box pops up and then you move away from here and then go to a different website. You want to stay on this website the entire time that you're doing the purchase. Just wanted to let you guys know that, because what winds up happening, you'll get like extra transactions and some failed ones, and it'll turn into a debacle. You see here, there's like 2 transactions and then there's some failed ones, and that was all because I strayed away from the page after I clicked proceed with the purchase. So again, you want to make sure how much ETH you're going to need or how much gas you're going to need before you go on ahead and begin your purchase. I just wanted to give you guys that tip and let you guys know the new tokens that have been added to the Bancor network. So once again, do not leave this page once you proceed with your purchase. Let's get back to the purchase. I'm excited. I hope you are. So we're going to go ahead and click buy. And now, as you can see, it says 15 GUI. So we're going to go ahead and take the gas price down to 4. And click submit. Now I had some attempts that were rejected, but as you can see, the Kin tokens are in my wallet. And I checked on the blockchain to make sure it was successful first, but as you can see, the Kin tokens are now in my wallet. And see, it only charged me 1 time. It really is harmless. It didn't overcharge me. I didn't spend a bunch of gas trying, even for these failed attempts. See, even what's being shown here is not what I was charged. Actually, I had $17. I had $17 and some change, equals $2.74. So that's what the total transaction cost me, was $2.74. So at the end of the day, pretty thorough. Seems a lot easier and quicker than Etherdelta at the moment. The only downside is that there are a lot less tokens available on the Bancor network. there you have it, my purchase of 105,000 Ken tokens on the Bancor Network. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. I hope it goes smooth with you, and if you have anything to add, please comment below. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. Wish you much success in the future, and let's change the world, one Bitcoin at a time.